Welcome to another episode of Thrifting. I'm in the YMCA and Queen Live Magic. I only just picked this up on CD the other day, but so I have it on vinyl. I was trying to work it out because it was like I didn't think it was a double disc LP, but when I investigated, it had Queen's Greatest Hits slid in the other part that was supposed to be, supposed to be glued shut in it, but someone just slid it in there. So it had an extra bonus record in there, so I was happy about that. It was only a father as well. We're in St Andrew's Hospice now, and I've seen the complete season 1 to 11. Obviously not anymore. There's miles more than that now, isn't there? But Family Guy box set. I was umming and ahhing about it. I should have checked it on my phone, really. I did end up getting it, but it was £2 more than CEX. But this is the same one I found Battle Hell 2 in the other day, and there's just loads more meatloaf in here, so I was like, I'm going to buy me some meatloaf. Most notably, it had Dead Ringer, which you don't usually see that often. I mean, it's about, but it's like I've never seen it in the flesh before. I've only ever seen the pictures when I've downloaded it legally. Anyway, so yeah, Battle Hell revamped. Couldn't have said it better myself. The best of, which I've never had before. I don't know. It's got some choice tracks on there, I suppose. And yeah, the creme de la creme is Dead Ringer, which has Peel Out, which is a fucking banger. But if you never listened to that one, it's the one where Jim Simon had to take over in it, and then Meatloaf came back. So I was about to give up, and Purple Rain popped up, Prince, and I also found Pink Floyd The Wall for £2. But yeah, CEX sell that Family Guy box set for £8, so I paid £10 for it. But I never see them in that good a shape in CEX, so I was like, nah, fair one, I'll just keep it. Oh God, which one's this? It's Age UK. We never usually see this one because there's never usually anything in here. But I saw this Soul Seal, which is Seal just singing covers, and the Top Gun soundtrack. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to buy the Top Gun soundtrack. Come on, Highway to the Danger Zone, yeah. Take my breath away, all that jive. So yeah, I'll definitely get that. And there were, I think they were £1 a piece as well. Seal Soul, not Soul Seal. Sounds like a Pokemon sequel. Oh, I've just got Pokemon Seal Soul. But yeah, he does a really good one of A Change Is Going to Come, Sam Cooke on that one. An absolute banger. If you look up Seal's cover of A Change Is Going to Come, because it's fucking epic. What a singer Seal is. I've been a fan of Seal for a while, to be fair. He's up there, isn't he? And we're in Cottingham now, and I can't believe this popped out, to be fair. After I got my boss Glenn Blade 2, Steve I popped out as well for 75p. I'm going to get Steve I. But yeah, after I got my boss Blade 2, he ended up buying Trinity. So I got him buying CDs. But then the first one popped out for 75p. I was like, who had all these Blade soundtracks in all? Yeah, Steve I. And then when I was looking, I found Austin Powers as well. But yeah, so that one's going to my boss, and then Austin Powers and Steve Vai's for me. The Steve Vai one's from '99. I don't think I've heard that album. Most of the Steve Vai stuff I've heard is '80s. So, and unless it's the soundtrack to Crossroads, that'd be a good one to find. You ever seen Crossroads? It's like Karate Kid, but with guitars instead of karate. Anyway, so we're a bit further down the road. I think we're in Oxfam now. And most movie soundtracks pop out. Well, TV soundtracks anyways. It's Twin Peaks soundtrack. It's like, I've fucked with Twin Peaks before. I don't think I've actually watched the whole thing. I always trail off. There's a movie as well, isn't there? That's something I need to probably get round to and finish off. And Space Jam, which is definitely my jam, yeah. How are you going to buy the Space Jam soundtrack? Come on. So yeah, buzzing with them two. £1 a piece again, I think, yeah. So Space Jam and Twin Peaks. Yeah, I'm just digging. I'm still kind of grooving on the CD hunt. But I think I'm running out of steam. But it picks up. You'll see in a bit. X-Men 7 films of £2.55 on Blu-ray. I think it's every one but the last one. which is alright. I mean, it was in a cool box. So I was just like, I'll have that. And all the other Blu-rays that were on this pile were 65p a piece, which was Leon. So, I mean, it's Leon, isn't it? Come on. Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunter, Avatar. I don't know what that was, so I put that back down. It was just some random tat that was at the bottom. And Gladiator, yeah. But all 65p each. I mean, I don't often buy Blu-rays because they're just everywhere, aren't they? But if they're under £1 and they're decent titles. So yeah, we're in Skirp and I found the Ursum Mix Volume 1, Guardians of the Galaxy 1. I watched Guardians of the Galaxy 3 the other night. God, that was a emotional roller coaster, wasn't it? It's a proper downer, isn't it? No spoilers or anything, but yeah, if you're going to watch Guardians 3, it's not fun time. It's tonally it's all over the place. It's just the dregs of Phase 4, shall we say, but obviously I'm going to buy that. Funnily enough, it's like on cassette, it's like pretty spicy. It's like £25 tape, but CD it's about £6 odd. And they wanted £1 for it in here, so I was like, yeah, go on then. I mean, I know everyone's got like cape fatigue with all the Marvel stuff and everything, but I mean, it's definitely a movie soundtrack, innit? And it's definitely like, you know, the movie soundtrack because it's in the film, innit? But and then I saw Retribution. I bought the collection, didn't I? Which had that one in it, but I kind of wanted the Spine on the collection for all my Resident Evil clobber. So yeah, I finally finished it off with Retribution, so now every single one of them's on there now, so I'm happy with that. They're a bit airbrush Djokovic in that on the front cover of that one, aren't they? This was spicy. The Grand Theft Auto soundtrack, I knew it was worth more than the 50p I paid for it. I thought it wasn't complete at first. I was like, is it missing a disc? But no, it was just the second disc was sat on top of the first disc, so I just moved it back where it needed to be. But yeah, 50p paid. It's looking at eBay, it's somewhere between 25 and 35 quid. CEX sort of had it listed, but they don't take it anymore, I don't think. I think CEX don't take CDs anymore because it sort of comes up, but then when you click on it, it disappears. But they had it for 35 quid. The listing that's there, and I got a Morrissey as well for 50p. I thought, it's a Morrissey record in it, I'll pick up some Morrissey. But this was the prize. I mean, come on, it's not often you find a CD worth more than £10 anyways. But I mean, it's kind of like what I've been working towards because I've been hunting for CDs. Eventually a spicy one's going to come and pop out on it, and this is definitely the one. I was like, look at it glistening in the sun. Behold the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas soundtrack. I don't think a lot of people realise its value, to be fair, even though, I mean, it's game related. It's a soundtrack everyone enjoyed back in the day. You know, it makes sense, doesn't it? And speaking of soundtracks everyone enjoys, well, music anyways, a bit of Whitesnake popped out on vinyl. I was like, no fucking way, bro. £3.50. It's Trouble from 1978. It's the first one where it's actually Whitesnake and not just the guy on his own. That's about as much as I know. I mean, I like Whitesnake. I don't know the ins and outs of it though. It's all very confusing in it because it was like members from Deep Purple and loads of other bands throughout its entire history. But yeah, needless to say, I was like, I'm definitely buying some fucking Whitesnake on vinyl. And then I picked up Project 8, Black Ops 2 and Cooking Mama 2. They were all cheap in like £1.50 each. So I was like, I think I spent like £9, something like that. It was so much. I think Cooking Man might have been £2.50, £1.50 for Tony Hawk's and £1.50 for Black Ops. The credits not great on Tony Hawk's. The other two's kind of break even, but I just wanted them anyways. It's been that long since I've seen any games. I just picked them up. This one was weird. It was We Play was sandwiched in between the instruction booklet for the balance board and the Zumba thing. I fucking hate that Zumba thing. I've got one. The guy from Cash It In gave me it in a box full of tat ages ago, and I put it on my shelf, and every time I go to my shelf it fucking falls off and drives me mad. But anyways, I took the woman into just selling me that. They had £5 on the big bundle, and she was like, well, I'll just sell you that for £5. And I was like, yeah, all right then. She thought I was going to be like, oh no, but like no, I was like, yes, take the Zumba thing, I don't fucking want it, I'll give you £5 for that. It's an 18 quid game, bro, I'll give you £5. So there we go, that's everything I got this time thrifting. If you like this video, be sure to thumbs it up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can look at the old blog at thriftbytes.com. You can sometimes catch me live at twitch.tv/thriftbytes. You can see what I'm up to at twitter.com/thriftbytes. You can see all these re-uploaded on Odyssey at odyssey.com/thriftbytes. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all later.